far away from here. I'll come with you.
Faked our deaths, lit a match, closed the door, waited for the flash. Greyhound station, paid in cash. It's Lazarus, we coming back. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunsets, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle. Even blackouts, no good love. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little. Make our home where we stand. One suitcase and half a plan. Follow the wolves and sing along. Pass the voices to the song. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunsets, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle. Even blackouts, no good love. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little. Sunsets, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle. Even blackouts, no good love. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked.
Hashtag corn shuckers.
Shuckers.
Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Down there shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Eat the whole bag at once.
Yeah,
Ooh, daddy.
you gotta press the bottom of the bag and then jam it down your throat. So you're like kind of.
I'm transforming to
Transforming and rolling out.
chocolate chibi.
Dasani, they all kind of sound very
Oh my
similar.
God.
So, you know.
That was
Good work.
Funny to see.
that's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
Alright.
Burger.
Oh.
Take. Burger.
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Take.
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't
He
need
did.
cheese.
It does need cheese.
Burger.
Take these dirty plates.
And hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, what up?
I need to do an audio check. Does anybody have the audio pulled up right now? Because I'm testing something out so that it makes it easier for me to edit down the line. But
Oh, no, I don't.
I actually didn't get the alert that we were live.
I was just waiting for it to load. We are live.
okay, well, you guys continue. Oh, perfect. Never mind. We're good.
Audio does sound good.
All right, there we
Yeah.
go. Nice and solid, nice and crisp, just like a good old potato chip.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Oh god, my phone is still going off. Don't stop yelling back at me. Me? Damn. Shit.
So, what's up?
So,
What's up?
everybody? Welcome to Remnant Gamers podcast. It's Sunday. It's close to 7 p.m. is where we're gonna get, and joining ourselves.
You know what
ourselves.
it is.
Servo, that's me. We got
Did you build that
Jono.
with me?
yeah, he did
I feel so connected. It's like
And-
confused.
the direct edition.
Fusion.
Oh wait, which way is it?
On the
If
screen,
anything,
it would
you two would be the ones fusing, not me.
Yeah.
Oh, we were fused, Servo. You and I.
See, yeah, this way.
And
All
I'm
right,
the
ready?
unfortunate mess that you two create.
Oh,
No.
Other
Is it this
way.
way?
No, the other side. Other side.
other side.
Both of you other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Good
Fu-
enough. Good enough.
Got
Fusion.
Jono, edit that in post. Make it work. Make it look good.
Yeah.
Add some shiny little flares to it, and then find a way to mix the two together and create an ungodly nightmare, baby. If I remember and I can do that, then man, I'm gonna be impressed with myself in the future.
I would be
Nah.
impressed with you in the future as well.
No, we're gonna clip it and post it like that. Our attempt to fuse. You know, you gotta perfect the fusion. You know?
You go completely the opposite direction.
I mean,
You gotta
when
perfect your fusion.
when they were like trying and erroring, it was like there was like the skinny super old man like
Oh,
Gogeta,
yeah.
and then there was like the fat one, and yeah, they gotta
The fat
try.
one was my favorite.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. What would our fusion name be, Servo? The servo edition.
The servo edition.
The direct servo.
The direct servo.
That's what our fusion name would be.
Directo.
Serve Twan.
Serve
Latvo.
Latvo. Servat.
That sounds like a bot from Fallout.
Yeah. Watch out for the servats on that level. Crazy. Anyways,
Hello
Welcome.
everyone. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to podcast night. We're at episode 33 now.
indeed.
We got all the stuff and all the things in barrels, and we're here. How have you guys been?
I've been doing
how's the
pretty
week
good,
gone?
actually. I've been doing great.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah. Actually, yeah. What have you guys been playing?
Go ahead.
Are you taking over the world? What was that,
No,
that laugh? It was like that's the nefarious laugh right before you tell us your plan to take over the world. What was that?
This is like 5 minutes before server starts
No.
monologuing.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You guys go first, and then I'll go afterward.
Now I kind of feel inadequate. It's like what I've been playing doesn't amount to what you've been going through. It's like, what's going on? Just like
It's not quite like that, but just don't worry about it.
He's
Don't
I
gonna
worry.
played
tell
three
us that he's, like,
games.
stealing
I
the
played
Declaration of
3 games. I'm out of the way. I played
Yeah.
3 games. I'm out of the way. What's okay, Servo? What's going on?
No, come on. What 3 games was it? I gotta hear about it now before I can divulge.
His master
Um,
plan.
Well, what today is Sunday? Yeah, last week my oldest kind of up into my stream a little bit. He wanted to play some games with me, so the first night Monday we ended up playing Rocket League, and I just streamed while I played with him some Rocket League. We did okay. Actually, now that I think about it, because usually I find it very difficult to play a co-op game with him because we just have different styles of play.
Yeah.
But we started off.
Excuse me.
Eh, we started off okay,
Yeah, you
but
guys
in
didn't
the
do
end
bad.
we kind
I
of
saw a little
strengthened
bit
up.
of it.
Yeah. In the end we kind of strengthened up and was scoring a few goals. He's not that bad. I was surprised. He's actually pretty good at Rocket League. So I think I'll play a little bit more with him. Maybe get in one of those GAM tournaments or something to see how he does. If
Give
we
him
get
the
a
old
third.
family throwdown.
Yep,
Yeah.
I wanna play again.
Yep.
Let's get those damn people.
And then Tuesday night we played Grounded, and he invited one of his buddy ons. I think he kind of felt like because I asked him, do a lot of his friends do they play with their parents? And they're like, no, their parents don't play video games. So I think he kind of felt like I was the cool dad because he was playing. I was streaming, and he like tells all his friends. He's like, my dad knows how to stream. My dad knows how to do this, and then I was like streaming, and then that's where that clip was from. If you guys seen the clip I posted about the spider
Yeah.
attacking Grounded, that's where that came from.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
if you turn it up, you can hear him in the back. You can hear him like talking to him. He was like, you know, at one point, what are you doing? Leave it alone. You can hear my son is like going crazy because I was
That's
like,
awesome.
I was taunting the spider, and he was just like, leave it alone. And I'm like, I'm not. I was like, I'm not afraid. I'm not scared of the spider. So
Ain't no
yeah,
punk
if you,
bitch.
yeah, I couldn't say that. I almost did, but I couldn't say that. I wanted to. It crossed my mind. I was like, I wanted to say I'm no punk bitch, but I was streaming with the oldest Padawan. So I was watching my language, and his friends thought it was like the coolest thing that his dad knows how to stream, and they were on my stream, and they were just like, oh, you know, they felt so privileged. So
That's awesome.
that was Grounded. It was fun, and this weekend I did a little bit more Avengers open beta. So,
How are you liking
but
it?
I kind of feel like I kind of feel like Blade now. You know, it's
Go on.
none of the data's going to transfer over, and I don't really want to repeat all the missions again.
There
Yeah.
is a couple of missions that do give you bonuses for the game though.
Okay,
There
I
is a
need to
couple
find
of
out
them. They
which ones those
specifically
are.
say it's the ones in the harm and the training room type thing.
Uh-huh.
There's
Yeah.
missions in there that once you beat all of those, they transfer like something over into the main game. You like unlock something for the game when it releases. I only know
Okay.
that because I was also doing the same thing last night.
So yeah, because I just unlocked the harm, which is their like training facility, training room or whatever. I just unlocked that last night, and I was kind of like, I don't know how much further I want to go because all of the data. I didn't think any of the data would be transferred over. So
It's still fun
I
to like kind of see it and kind of mess around with it a little bit. But,
yeah.
And apparently, from what the from what Crystal Dynamics was saying, the release game is going to be like basically nothing like what the beta was, which
Oh,
is
that
kind of
would
a
be
good
awesome.
thing.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Cool.
But other than that, that was it.
Nice, solid. I guess what we're on to me now before Servo unveils his master plan and we all have
Right.
to run.
Yeah.
Let's see. I played some more Minecraft this week.
Yeah.
Did some more. What did I do Monday? Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
What did I do Monday? I've already forgotten. Oh wait, I had the night off of Monday because I had a horrible migraine. That's right. That was
Oh,
this
right.
week. Um, but I did play some more Minecraft. I did run around a little bit more in the Disney worlds and things, just because I figured out that it works better on 1.12 than it does
Yeah.
on newer versions. And it's been a lot more fun now that I can actually ride the rides correctly and
Oh,
enjoy
nice.
things. So that's been one of those. Plus, like Disney and Universal are like a depression cure for me. So getting
Mhm.
to go there virtually right now is just like I'm happy. I'm in my happy
Yeah.
place again.
That's cool.
I had to restart my Nuzlocke run on Tuesday for Pokemon because everybody died.
Oh.
I saw you
Yeah.
playing a little bit of the Pokemon, Jonah.
It wasn't the smartest thing. We were very underprepared, and apparently Mudkip is still kind of weak to ground, a little bit, or at least weak to getting critical hit, and so our whole team wiped. So now
Ooh.
we're in the same spot again, but we're in a little bit better of a place, I hope.
Well, I hope it goes better for you this time.
Me too. Um, so yeah, so that'll be some more Pokemon coming up soon because I'm having a lot of fun with the Nuzlocke. As stressful as it
Yeah.
is also a lot of fun and kind of rewarding. I played some Raft on Wednesday with Moose, which of course it's Shark Week, so you know, kind of fits.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do love Raft quite a lot. It was one of my first games that I ever streamed besides Bloodborne. And Avengers. I played some Avengers.
I thought you would have got a little bit more Man Eater in there because it was Shark Week.
Oh.
I haven't. I got like pretty far in that, and then I just like I completely escaped my brain that I owned it. Honestly.
It happens.
Yeah, I have a lot of things that I have that I just keep forgetting that I have.
Right? Right? I'm starting to get that point too. Before I buy anything, I'm like, let me check Humble Bundle. I may have downloaded it already or something.
That's why like I set goals where I'm like I have to beat Last of Us before I get Ghost of Tsushima, and then I beat Last of Us, and I'm like, okay, now I can afford to get a new game and be happy with it. And now I'm like a quarter of the way done with Tsushima, so I'm like, I'll wait to beat Tsushima until I can get Avengers.
No, just get Avengers.
There's moments in the Avengers like beta where like the frame rate drops to nothing, like when you're doing like big attacks and like stuff like that. So I'm like, I kind of want to get it on PC, but it kills me that Spider-Man is exclusive to PlayStation because it's like, do you want frame rate? Do you want Spider-Man? Yes, I want Spider-Man.
I also saw there was a couple of streamers that was streaming it this weekend, and they were having some issues with the co-op play.
The multiplayer is absolutely broken.
Yeah, they could get everybody into the lobby, but when they start the game, they will always lose someone. So hopefully they'll have that fixed by the time the game comes out.
I couldn't even get someone into the lobby.
I managed to get one. I managed to play with Seals. I got Seals in last night, but I lost his audio for a bit. I don't know if that was on my end or his end. But we managed to play an entire mission before it kicked one of us.
I really am having a lot of fun with the beta. Like Black Widow is super fun to play as, but man, that multiplayer is killing me.
Yeah,
a lot.
They got some work to do, so
it's fine. Regardless, it's a fun beat 'em up game. Like either way. And there's like I don't know if you got to the part where you can like look at their like each individual character's battle pass kind of thing, their collectible cards or something. But once you like get to a certain point in there, like once you start, I think it's just after the harm room missions, but you basically can unlock like a bunch of costumes, a bunch of comics for those characters, emotes and things like that. And then a lot of them are like old nostalgic like comic references. Like
Mhm.
Hulk has Mr. Fix-It as a
Right.
like outfit and an emote. Black Widow's got a ton of her like her espionage outfits, a lot of her just regular like blonde Natasha outfits and things, a lot of her just
Ah,
full
okay.
spy gear type of ones. And then her legendary emote is her opening up like a music box and just kind of looking sad at the memory. So there's a lot of like nice little touches, and I feel like they're kind of just paying tribute to a lot of like older comic fans of the series or of any
Does,
Marvel series.
does that have to do with the comic covers that you find in game?
It does not, but those are also little like Easter egg kind of things, I guess, or references, because there's a lot of those too.
Kind of cool though. I like the idea of having that.
Me too. Me too. All right,
Oh,
Servo, you've been winding us up. What you got?
Well, so this week, it started with me and ended up actually running into like a bunch of issues with my vehicle and having to spend money on getting my vehicle fixed. The brakes and the fans went out, so I didn't have AC in the car, and that was like a really big pain in the ass because basically, like, if I wasn't driving, the car would like just fill with hot air from the engine compartment.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it really sucked. So then I ended up and in case I didn't point this out before, I broke my glasses, and like my glasses have been falling off my face for like almost a week now. So I decided to finally get new glasses, and then I found then I remembered that they don't like just make the glasses and hand them to you. You have
Yeah.
to have them like made.
For
So I
some
was
reason,
like-
it takes multiple days.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Like I knew that was how it worked, but I forgot, and I was expecting to get brand new glasses. So that's pretty much what I did this week, other than only playing VR chat and using Unity and Blender. I have literally not played any other game this week at all. Like I have not opened another game. That's it.
so that's what the nefarious laughter was for.
Yes, because you're like, what games have you been playing? And I was like,
Like,
I haven't been playing any games.
games? Who has time for games? I have life.
I've been
You
making.
peasants in your games. I make characters in VR chat now.
Right. And as soon as I get a VR headset, then you guys will literally never see me. So
I'll see you again. I'll see you in the
So-
virtual world. You
Oh,
talking to
what
the
happened with-
only
oh,
other two
damn.
people with VRs in the cast.
Right?
well, you know what I meant.
So
Oh,
what
so-
happened with that? You were trying to
so-
nail down a
yeah.
VR headset.
So that guy, he messaged me and he's like, so he offered me a price, and I was like, well, or no, what did he say? He goes, how much would you be willing to pay? So I threw him a price out there, and so he was like, well, you know, it was his brother's VR headset. He's like, my brother's looking for this price, and blah blah. And he goes, he might list it on eBay. And I go, well, I've got cash, and I'm willing to come pick it up. So, and I just left it at that. And then he never messaged me back. So
Oh,
I'm assuming that he went and listed it on eBay. But see, my problem is that I want to pay cash. I don't want to have to order it. And if I'm gonna buy it, I want to receive it physically in a store, so that should I find that something doesn't work or is not compatible,
right.
then I can take it back to said store and return it.
Yeah, I told him to go look at the Microsoft store at the town center.
Yeah, I
They
didn't even
sell
know that
Oculus.
exists. So probably.
Yeah, because they're going to be closing down soon. So
Oh, yeah.
all of the Microsoft stores are closing down. Remember, so they may be offering some pretty good deals.
Yeah. Who
Hopefully.
knows? Find out. But yeah,
Hopefully.
that was my week. Not a lot of gaming. It was actually really funny too, because I was talking to Batsy about all this stuff, and this is something that happens very often, where I'll get involved in a particular subject. In this case, learning 3D modeling and coding and things like that. That has to do with game development.
Mhm.
And then I'll walk out there and be like, "Oh, babe, blah 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 blah," and just basically like info dump on her face, and she's just like, "I don't understand anything you just said,"
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
but yeah. So I've like spent a lot of time just working with the program, and then at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be like, maybe I should like play a little bit of VR chat, and I'll get on for like an hour, and then realize it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and go to bed.
Man, when you get your VR and we can play some VR Minecraft,
Oh boy,
it's
Yeah,
a
that'll be
whole other world.
yeah, that'll be fun. Is
Yep.
that only Bedrock or is it Java?
No,
Nope.
Java. I was playing it on the Realm before.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
That's cool.
Nope. Nope. Which headset were you looking into getting, Servo?
The Oculus Rift S.
The Rift S?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I still gotta finish doing some work on mine. They just released an update to Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. A
I
new
want to play that game
DLC.
so bad.
I know. I wanted to play it too, but it's $40, and I'm like,
From what I've heard, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is one of the only VR games that can hold a candle to Half-Life Alyx, which is by far like the most impressive VR game.
oh
Yeah.
man.
So if that is any indication, that means that game is like top of the list.
I don't know.
I was looking at oddly enough, there's a new world that just released in VR chat today called The Devouring, and it's a
Go
4
on.
to 6 hour experience, horror experience.
So you want to do it?
Nope.
Yes,
You want to
absolutely.
you want to
No.
do
Oh,
it?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. You let me know. You let me know because I'm there.
Now,
Yeah.
there's one that I saw yesterday that's really funny. Actually, I'll tell you about it real quick. Basically, it's a VR version of like the beginning of Super Mario 64 when you walk into the castle.
Oh
You
my
played
god.
this one?
Yeah. No, I haven't played it, but I know what you're talking about, and I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
play it so bad. I want to crawl into the
Like-
paintings so bad.
I got chased. I got chased by a giant Wario head that was like chasing me down a bunch of hallways and shit. It's pretty spooky.
Oh man, I really want to explore more in that. So I'm happy
Yeah.
that you've started getting excited about it too. I'm just
Oh,
like
yeah.
if I get someone else to run around in VR chat with, I'm there.
You
Definitely be there.
You know you wanna do it, Let.
nope. 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 I don't do jump scare.
I don't
Oh,
know. You play Grounded just fine.
Yeah, you see what that did. There was another part in there that I didn't clip
Yeah.
where TQ Gamer he loves it when I say that. That's my oldest Padawan. There was a part in there where he comes up behind me. He fashioned the spear because we knew we were going to encounter spiders, and he comes up behind me, and out of the corner of my screen, I see the tip of the spear, and it looks like a spider leg, and I freak out and start running. So I'm yelling in my headset, and I'm running, and then he yells, and he starts running, and I turn around, and I hear it's him, and I'm like, "What are you running for?" And he's like, "I just saw you run, so I started running too." So yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
great.
No, I'm gonna have to go back and find it because I was just like, I just saw the tip of the spear, and I thought it was a spider leg, so I took off.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, that game is so much fun. I'm
It
excited.
is.
The end
It
of this
is.
month they're adding in mosquitoes and bees and
Oh, yeah?
a bunch of other things into it. So I'm excited to see how flying creatures are gonna.
Yeah,
Take
bees
effect
would be
into that.
pretty intense.
Yeah.
They already
Yeah.
have B armor in there, but they're like from someone who apparently died wearing B armor, and you have to
Oh.
like go and hunt it down. But
Seems like bad armor.
no, apparently it's actually like one of the strongest armor. It's like the only tier 3 armor in the game so far.
Yeah, but what killed him then?
Oh, a swarm of ants being inside of an ant nest.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Do you know
Mhm.
the ladybugs will attack ants in that game?
They will attack ants and
Oh,
aphids.
really?
They are carnivores.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
They
We-
are
we didn't
also
wanna-
very dangerous when you mess with them.
Yeah, we learned that we didn't mess with them, but we learned that they attack the ants. We were trying to get ant armor, but we didn't want to attack one and then call the rest.
Hmm.
So we were hanging out by the ladybugs, and the ants followed us over, and they just started attacking the ants. So we were like, "Well, holy shit, we got all of this ant armor now," and we just started racking up because once it attacked one, a swarm of and it was two ladybugs, and they attacked each and every ant that came over there, and we just picked up the armor. So
Easy ant kills because ladybugs
Yeah.
are tanks. Oh man.
we were
They,
trying to see if it would help with the wolf spider. We were trying to push it over the cliff to see if it would fight the wolf spider.
there's only like a few like amount of things that really help with the wolf spider, and that's a gang of people all with ant clubs. Because when you can deal stun damage and like KO it for a second, then you can actually like switch to a fast weapon and start dealing damage to it. But you have to have like stun because those things are deadly.
Yes,
Yeah.
They're still
yes,
the scariest part of that game.
yeah.
Not even the
Yeah.
fact that it's a spider, the fact that it is like the most powerful damage output in the game.
Interesting.
I found that out. That's for sure.
Oh, there's also a boss that's a giant spider. Yeah,
Oh, really?
that was a big nope. It is it's called a brood mother.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wasn't a fan. 0 out of 10. Would never do again. Will never do again. Mm-mm.
Come on. If you get a good squad with you, everybody get ant clubs. I'm sure we can take it down.
Oh, we cheesed it with arrows.
And nothing.
We cheesed it with arrows and then jumped down with clubs. And we killed it, but it's terrifying. It's too terrifying.
Sounds pretty.
All right, well, that's just some grounded. That's what we've been playing this week. We wanna jump into these topics now.
Let's jump right into the topics. Physically jump into them with our bodies into a non-existent topic.
It's gonna be a little hard to do. What? It's
Don't show everybody your book. There you go.
did he just?
I jumped into the
You did.
topic. Where is it?
He did. It's here. It's the first topic, of course, is the most exciting out of all the topics. In my humble
Exciting
opinion.
or more like a little sad.
No, yeah, it's very sad. I was trying to play it up like, you know.
Oh, okay. So
I
my
think
bad. Go ahead. Continue. Just pretend I'm not here. I jumped out of
No,
here.
I think it's kind of. I think it's kind of sad, kind of, but
bittersweet.
okay in the
Yeah.
passing of the torch kind of way.
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
Oh.
What we're talking about is
Please.
Yoshinori Ono, who has been like basically the heart and soul of Street Fighter for 30 years, like
30
since Street Fighter's
years.
beginning,
Right.
is officially leaving Capcom. He put out a very touching note to all of his fans. He was very sad that he wasn't able to be there this year for all like the tournaments, and that everything was getting canceled, and he wasn't able to share a Shoryuken with everyone like he always does. So it was heartwarming and also very sad and touching at the same time.
Yeah. But from what I understand, he's very pleased with the direction that Capcom is going and Street Fighter and the franchise is going. So, he made some comments. He was saying how excited he is to see what's gonna come out of the new generation of Street Fighter, as I'm sure we all.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
said he's going to be there as a
felt
fan
good.
still, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that I would say that has to give you like some type of peace to like to work with a team that you're just like, all right, you guys got it from here. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I can go sit my ties on the beach.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I thought it when I read it, I was kind of like it felt like it was a passing of the torch kind of thing. He was just like, yeah, here you go. I leave it in your hands because I trust you enough.
Right.
It's going to be
Don't
something
screw
to
it up.
experience the next Street Fighters for sure. Don't we still have DLC coming out for 5 too? I think that they announced within the last week or so. I think they're adding
is that right?
yeah, they're adding a bunch of the other the other martial arts schools into there. I know for sure that Dan is coming. They did announce that Dan is going to be in there. I just can't remember who else was also a part of that.
Was it Sakura?
I think she's already in Street Fighter 5.
Oh, is she?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spoken like a person who doesn't play Street Fighter 5.
I only just recently played a little bit of 5, and that's because my buddy.
I
Richie's
was
a big
talking
fighting
about
game fan.
me. I was
Oh.
talking about me.
Was that do you play Street Fighter 5? Is that what that
No,
was?
no. You remember? We don't play the fighters in my household. You remember the last time we played a fighter? And that was the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Oh, I
That
thought you were going to tell us about the time that you played Smash on the way to Orlando.
no, that's not in the house.
That
That wasn't in the house.
That was a great experience, though.
So yeah, I played Smash with TQ Gamer, and I let him win the first round, and he started talking shit. So for the next like hour on the stream, I like whooped his ass, and then he was just like, and I'm like, so I was like, okay, that's enough. We're done. We're not gonna play anymore.
Hilarious.
You gotta beat him down. you gotta let him earn that little bit of confidence, and then you gotta beat it out of them.
Show him what's what.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So no more fighting games.
Well,
In your household, not like
In
no more fighting
my
games
house.
channel. We're not talking. Street Fighter is continuing.
Now, when I leave the house, then yeah, I give it a whirl. So
That's
speaking
why
of
you tried
giving
Smash.
speaking of giving it a whirl, what's going on with this TikTok deal that Bill Gates supposedly isn't too happy with, or whatever and whatnot?
I wasn't getting a lot of he wasn't too happy with it from the article.
No, he was saying it was a poison chalice or something like that.
He's saying it's a poison chalice because of I guess because of like the news surrounding everything right now, and because it kind of openly invites a fight between Microsoft and the White House, I guess, right now.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I mean the White House has been fighting everybody, so
Yeah, well, things happen.
yeah, they're just the next in a long line of targets. I mean, because not too long ago he was trying to shut down Twitter, right?
He was trying to shut down all social media for a minute, and then he realized that he couldn't do that legally, because they were speaking out against him. So then he took the fight specifically to TikTok because they are one of the most outspoken against him right now, and have actively attacked one of his rallies by preventing people from going, or rather buying up tickets to prevent people from going.
That was funny. I thought that was very hilarious.
One of the biggest disgraces, and I was all for it. God.
And
Yes.
it's interesting because after that, what I understood was that he then said that he couldn't shut it down, so that they were going to try and get basically Microsoft to buy them out.
Mhm.
And I found it really funny that he thought that the American government was going to get some type of cut from the deal. And then, of course, Bill Gates was like, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He wouldn't be getting any cut of the deal. Because big companies like that, as we know, they have a lot of ways of getting around paying taxes on most of the things that they do.
Looking at you, Jeff
So-
Bezos.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Microsoft just lose Mixer?
Yeah.
They
So
didn't lose Mixer. They shut down Mixer because it wasn't
Okay.
performing well enough.
and so
And then
I
reinvested
don't know.
into Facebook gaming, which would be a very interesting call for them to also purchase TikTok.
Right.
Because then they would own basically 75% of social media platforming under Microsoft.
What would that be? That would be Facebook gaming.
Facebook, Instagram,
Uh,
and TikTok.
mm, mm,
I think
that's a
Twitter's
healthy
the
chunk of
only-
it.
Twitter's the only one that is separate, and I don't remember who owns Twitter. Actually, I
Dang.
can't remember who owns Twitter. So yeah, that would be a little bit of a monopoly. Of,
Because
social
my
media,
whole
which I
thought
think he even
process.
says in that article that he thought it was weird that they were trying to shut down the only other competitor for Facebook, and that Facebook needs a competitor right now.
Right.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny that they were trying to purchase, or somebody was trying to get them to purchase TikTok, and my thought process was, okay, why didn't you put this effort into Mixer? So I don't know. There may be more behind it that I'm aware of.
They wanted
But-
to like own the American portion of TikTok, which they soon found out that the American portion of TikTok is owned in America already. So that's why the deal still hasn't gone through. Is they're still in the process of like trying to figure out where the fuck it is, because everyone thought that the servers and the information and everything was hosted over into an offshore account that was handled by China. But the American or the US version is not. It's housed and stored and servered here.
Yeah.
And nobody knows where it's at.
No, they know where it's at.
Oh,
Just
okay. So this story's getting weirder and weirder by the minute.
You have to buy it, yeah. And I just found, again, not to harp too much on the political side of it, but I do find it very strange that Donald Trump is basically trying to say that just because it's owned, or that it was, I guess, originated from a foreign country, that it has to be bought by an American. Like, what did he say? Needs to be bought by a big, secure, and very American company. And I was like, no, it doesn't. Like, I don't see the point of that.
He should probably do a little bit of digging into most of those big American companies and where they get a lot of their stocks and financing from.
He also thinks that companies don't have any rights unless the government gives it to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also
Mhm.
very true.
Yeah. Well, speaking of government rights, there was a good return to Twitch.
Is that the worst segue yet? That might be.
Got him.
Speaking of government rights, there was another return to Twitch.
Yep, that's right. Last week we saw Doc returning to streaming on YouTube. This week we finally have the official that Shroud has returned.
Yep.
Yeah. So
And he's been
Not Doc.
literally every single day on the
Yeah,
clock.
Doc
I've
just
been
returned.
like,
did you
No,
say
we're
Doc
talking about-
returned to
I
Twitch?
said Doc returned to
No.
YouTube last week.
He
Oh, okay.
returned
This
to
week,
streaming.
Shroud returned.
Yeah.
And Ninja returned to Twitch
Ninja
also.
was last week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ninja,
Ninja
was last week.
returned.
Okay.
But his numbers were not as large as they were before.
They were
Like-
not as large as Shrouds either.
Yeah,
Ninja
I
had
hear
about
Shroud.
100K. Shroud had 500K in the
500K.
first couple of hours.
Right.
And
I saw that
he
too.
still has over 500K, like just constantly going.
Yeah. Did you hear how many subscriptions he got on the first day?
No, how many?
About, I don't know, $100,000 worth.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The King of Twitch has returned.
Wow. That was a really good. I watched the production video of his return.
Yeah.
That was a really good video. I mean, I've like I said,
That was
Not really a
better than
fan.
his Mixer video was.
I haven't watched Shroud, but that was a really good video. I was actually into it.
He's impressive. He definitely he's made a name for himself for a reason, and he is probably one of the top MLG FPS players for sure.
Yeah.
It's insane watching him play sometimes. I'm just like, there's absolutely no way a human can do that.
By the way, at partner rates, that's roughly 26,000 subscribers on his first day,
Oh wow,
6,000.
that's impressive.
and that's if they were all tier 1.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah,
I must say so.
I would
I wonder how much it would be if they were all tier 3s.
I would pee if I had anywhere near that many subscribers jump on in one day.
Not like out of joy, he would just grab a cup and start peeing. That would be
No.
his content from then on.
It would be out of surprise. I would see what's happening and I would just be like,
Is that your pee face?
no, it's not. I made a fake pee face specifically.
That's your fake pee face.
So
When you
that
fake,
wouldn't know what my real pee face looks like
so that's what it looks like when you fake it.
when I fake it. Yeah, when I'm fake
you-
peeing, you'll know. From now on, I'm gonna be like,
Cliff and ship it. We got him, boys. Book it. Oh Lord.
Yeah, that clip's gonna be what's going on here.
But yeah,
Oh,
no.
man.
So Shroud has returned. We officially have Dr. Disrespect returned, Ninja, and Shroud. So everyone who was unaccounted for is alive and there again. At least of the top percentage of streamers. Even though
who else is
last week
afterwards?
Pokey left.
Yeah, Pokey
Yeah.
took a bit of a break. Zero is gone.
yeah,
With
Good riddance.
a lot of reason.
Right.
Yeah, so everyone's accounted for now. And for anyone who doesn't know, Shroud has been one of the top MLG players for a long time. He's one of the people
Oh,
who
yeah.
popularized PUBG while it was still growing. He's now playing Rogue Company. He's basically brought a lot of light to a lot of smaller games and kind of just pushed them up into
Yeah.
the limelight because of how large he's been.
Yeah.
So, just a small little history of him.
but he's also a little bitch. Fuck you, Shroud. No.
Damn!
Damn. I was like, shots fired. Brr, 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 brr.
Servo said 1v1 him in Warzone right now.
Come at me.
Oh man.
I would pay to watch that.
Yeah,
would
me too.
Probably put you through a wood chipper, but that would be so entertaining to watch.
Shroud could never beat me. He'd have to catch me first.
I'm gonna put that out there. I'm like, Shroud, my boy say come at him.
Come at me. Bring it. No,
My
I'm
boy
not
Servo
scared.
said 1v1 me right now. Let's go.
Said bring it. My boy Servo said bring it. Bitch.
If he loses, I get half of his subscribers.
Yeah.
He has to gift me half of his subscribers. If I lose, I have to gift him half mine.
That seems fair.
Okay, hey, half for half. Half for half. I take it. That's a solid bet.
That's fair. That's fair.
Solid ass bet. You heard him, Shroud. Let's go. Let's go. We'll set up the match. We'll set up the night. We'll make big posters for it and everything. I got it.
Hell
We're
yeah.
good.
Hell yeah. He ain't ready. Shroud not ready.
No, he's not.
Shroud not ready.
He could get ready. I believe in his ability, but I don't think that he is ready right now.
Oh wow. Hey,
So-
well, speaking of not
Speaking of
ready,
things not being ready.
Fake P faces.
Fake P faces.
oh man. So 343?
Halo. Yeah, 343.
Yeah.
Halo.
Halo.
Halo comes. Oh.
And you wanna go home? Hey. Misa Halo. Beautiful.
I've always wanted to accidentally break into song on stream, and
Me
now we got it.
too.
It's like
Me
all the
say hey,
time.
me say hey, me say hey, me say hey, me say hey.
And if you're gonna do it, that's the perfect song to do it with.
oh yeah, that's great. Daylight come.
So
Anyway, go ahead.
343 has released an official statement that delays Halo Infinite until 2021.
Yeah. And it kind of sucks, I guess, because this was supposed to be, I guess, one of the games that everybody was looking for with the holiday release of the Xbox X.
Yeah,
Honestly, that was kind of one of the larger console sellers for the Xbox Series X.
yep.
Halo.
And I mean, we're no stranger to games being pushed back, especially this year. And
Right.
for the most part, I mean, the consensus is that we're all for it as long as it makes for a much better game.
Absolutely.
But now my question is, do you guys think that this will hurt Microsoft's chance, the Xbox X against the PS5?
No,
No?
I kind of do.
No. I mean, I think it might have a small effect, just like anything, but I don't think that it will do anything serious. The only reason I say that is because the people who really enjoy Halo, in my opinion, are still gonna want to play the new Halo game when it comes out, and they're gonna wait
Right.
for it, and
Right.
they're gonna play it on Xbox, and it's already been said and done. So,
Exactly. But in them waiting
It's-
for the new Halo, do you think they're still gonna pick
It's
up the
it's gonna
Xbox
hurt
X
their
this
quarter
holiday?
four sales. It's gonna hurt their holiday sales this year for sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure a little bit. There's gonna be those type of people who are just not patient enough. They're just like, I'm just gonna cancel my pre-order and get a PS5. But I don't think the majority of people are gonna do that.
Mm.
Exclusive sell consoles in most cases.
As we've
And
seen.
without an exclusive, it's gonna hurt. Most people are gonna end up waiting until Halo 5 comes out. Or Halo Infinite. Is it Halo Infinite? It's Halo 6.
Halo
right?
Infinite.
6, yeah.
Mhm.
Most people are gonna wait because obviously they're gonna do a Series X exclusive console or something for it, especially since they have to push it back again.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'd absolutely wait for it. But
And
I'd
it's
be
always
like,
been a
day
catch
one,
22
let's
to
go
me.
PlayStation.
Right. And it's always been a catch 22 to me. I mean, you can't have a good console launch without the games, and you can't have the games without a good console launch. So,
Like we saw with the Stadia.
well,
I
like we
was
saw
gonna
with
say
the
the
Stadia.
PS3's launch, but yeah.
And I mean, and you said it, Jono, Halo Infinite was one of, if not the game that everybody was looking to play on the Xbox X. So with them putting it this holiday season against the PS5, I think it is going to hurt their quarter four also.
It's gonna hurt both their quarter fours. Everyone's gonna buy Switches again. Animal
Everybody has
Crossing
a
2
everybody
Electric
has a
Boogaloo's coming
Switch.
out. Actually, no, I take that back. Pikmin 4 is coming out. Everyone's gonna say fuck consoles and get a Switch.
Everybody
Ninja.
has a Switch. That's why you can't find one.
No, you can't find one because nobody
They-
has a Switch.
They've been
Nobody's
sold
really
out.
trying to get one.
They've been sold out.
Listen,
The
I'll sell my Switch, $900. Let's go right now.
The secret is I've been buying all the Switches and bringing them to my house, and then purposefully damaging the Joy-Cons and then returning them.
Oh, so you're the one faking the Joy-Con drift.
Not
That-
faking it. I'm making it happen on purpose so that Nintendo has to replace all the controllers so that everyone gets new controller.
That's the nefarious plan right there.
Son
That
of a
was the
bitch.
master plan right there. That's a good one.
I do that with my feet. I put the Switches on the ground and I fuck up the joysticks with my feet while I create avatars in VR.
That must be a
what
good
Sarah's
stress
been doing this whole
reliever.
week.
My calves, they look like fucking mountainsides right now.
That boy's feet thick.
They are.
Oh goodness!
And they
Yeah,
hate to see me at Best Buy too. They're like, fuck, it's that Joy-Con guy again. I'm like, look how fucked up this Joy-Con is, bro. I bought it like that. I don't know how that happened.
We can't say no to him. His feet are like fucking mountain lions.
can you imagine being kicked with this male version of Chun Li?
They're like, go get the manager. And I just like, no, never mind. No, don't, no. We'll return it. We'll return it.
Oh goodness! Yeah.
God.
So.
But
Wow.
yeah, I think it is going to have an effect on them, especially like a lot of people are kind of seeing it since everything is going same release on PC.
Yeah.
Like, what's the draw to buy a Series X right now? What do they have? They have
Nothing.
Forza?
PC Master Race all the way.
they have Forza maybe.
Forza would
Yeah.
be pretty cool, but it'll be on Game Pass soon enough. I can wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say that with Game Pass, and
Game Pass.
even I'm kind of feeling like I'm looking over here at my Xbox like, you son of a bitch. I could have just bought a PC and been done.
Mm-hmm.
They got you. You got.
It's all right. It's okay. I'm willing to admit. They got me.
I mean, I have an Xbox. I'm not mad.
Listen,
I just
told
don't.
you all,
I just don't
guys,
play it anymore. Betsy took,
I learned the
Betsy took
lesson.
control of it. Yeah.
I bought my Xbox for Halo originally. That was why I had my Xbox One for. And then
Yeah.
Halo 4 got delayed, and then they canceled Scalebound. So I said, no, fuck this shit. I'm out. Traded it in and used it towards my
man.
PC.
Well, I'm holding out for Fable. So
Oh, but it'll be playable on Game Pass too.
uh,
There you go.
They did announce that it was going to come out on PC. That was part of what they said was PC, Xbox Series X, and Game Pass.
yeah, looks like I'm about to look up some controller support.
Controller support.
How to-
just
how to
keep your
map
Xbox
these.
One controller. It
There
just,
you go.
How to map these? Well, it
Plugs
doesn't
in
work
and
on
use it.
all the games.
you have to have an original, like an actual controller.
I do have an actual controller.
Oh, you just plug it in with a USB cable. That's what I do.
The hell is that? I don't think I have the cord to this.
You just USB.
It's wireless.
Any regular. I can give you a micro USB. Just plug it right in like that. Look at that. Look, I'm shooting.
I
Shooting
mean,
boy.
I can do that too.
We'll fuck you guys up.
You want some? You want some?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, he ain't done. He ain't done.
Don't you turn. You get back here.
You put that blue shell down. Put that blue shell down.
Shit, we're playing Mario Kart on PC.
We are now. No, actually, this is my Switch
Sure.
controller.
I figured as much when I saw Zelda. So anyway, what were we talking about? What
I
were we
don't
doing
know.
before this?
Halo Infinite delayed.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
good.
That's right. So
Also-
the other thing out of that, they
Yeah.
They did so within the last week. There's been a lot of leaks and things that have kind of gone through that I didn't put in there yet, but I kind of wanted to touch upon. More games have popped up at a $70 pricing through Amazon, through Target, through a bunch of other different distributors. So we're kind of seeing that next gen games are going to be $70 kind of trend happening.
Which
And
blows.
the Xbox Series X, the release window was kind of unveiled, and it's going to be November. And the pricing is what it was at $600 or $700. Does anybody happen to
600?
remember that one?
I think it was 600.
I believe it was 600 as well. Because I think 650 was what the PlayStation 5 is rumored at right now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So
Yeah, I think it was 600. 600 sounds about right.
So more expensive console, more expensive games is kind of what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Which was funny, was it? Because I thought, who was the first one to do that? Was it EA?
Who? Yeah, because there was an
The
EVA game that was
$70
tagged at
price
70. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they went back and reduced the price of theirs.
I mean,
They said they weren't going to follow suit with it.
maybe, but other games have leaked at 70 right now.
Yeah, that blows.
Yeah, a little bit.
But 60 is already. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're getting. Because the main thing about it was when a lot of games were going up to 60, you weren't really getting a full game. They were just trying to pass it off as like just a multiplayer game. And the primary one that came to mind was
Looking
like.
at you, COD 3 through
Really?
Foreverdom.
And
Looking at
you know,
Madden.
raising the price of these games and then releasing DLC is just a cash grab. If you are gonna jump to a $70 price point, then I need to have everything inside the game. Everything. No
Nobody
DLC.
puts everything in the game anymore.
If it's gonna be $70, you gotta give me something.
I think so one of the only games that's releasing that they said isn't gonna be a cash grab and is not gonna have DLC and a bunch of other like microtransactions and stupid shit like attached into it.
Yeah.
Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot 4. We've lost that.
Oh.
But Crash Bandicoot 4, they announced no DLCs, no microtransactions, everything is in the game. You unlock it as you progress in there.
Gotcha. That's not too bad.
No, it's not. I'm pretty excited about that. Plus the fact that
I
it's
don't know
Crash
what I did.
Bandicoot,
I hit something. Can y'all hear me?
but-
Yeah, we can hear you.
Are you with us? Can you hear
Great.
us? That wasn't a conference. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Can you smell me?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Do you wanna smell me? That
Well, he's gone forever. Yes. Oh, I lost audio.
he lost audio.
Well, I can't. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you good?
Whew.
You good?
You back?
Whew. I thought I was having some type of coronary respiratory invasion of the mind attack or something like that.
That sounds terrible, first of all.
That sounds like a
And-
lot of problems all happening at once that I don't want any part of. Especially considering I have one of those already. Respiratory, for anyone curious.
Yeah, I was just like, whew, the old ticker's still working because it jumped quite a few times.
We got him. He's back. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah.
He's alive.
I just wanted to bring that up that the next gen games they're looking at being about 70. That the Xbox is potentially releasing in November, which we kind of could already assume since they said holiday 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that the PS5 is also going to release around November, if not October. And yeah, $600. That's your console. There you go.
I mean, that's I don't think that's too bad. I'm okay with that. I mean, what did the PS4 start at? $499,
Started at 400.
$399.
Yep. Started at 400 because it was $100 cheaper than the Xbox. And the Xbox came with a Kinect, and you had to connect online and stuff. But the original PS3s, the fat ones, those released at $600. I remember because I bought one with my own fucking money.
Oh, they were thick.
Oh,
I still
the
got
thick
one of those.
boys
Yeah, I still got one of those.
that had the SD card slots in it for no reason, because for some reason you can plug an SD card into it. They had the other one that was the it wasn't the SDs, it was the fatter, the ones that you'd like plug into like the larger cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
They
It
had a
only
whole bunch
had
of different drives.
The 80 gig hard drive.
Right.
Probably plug a
Yeah.
floppy disk into it, because why not?
Yeah. For the longest time, well, we were just using it to watch Crunchyroll and Netflix off of.
That sounds about right.
Speaking of Crunchyroll and Netflix, this October we're gonna see a brand new GI Joe game.
That has nothing to do with Crunchyroll and Netflix. Are you baited yet? Do you taste the bait?
What are you talking about? That was a great segue.
How do you feel about this one? You can. It's a third person shooter. You can. It kind of just looks like a run around, shoot 'em up kind of game. You can
It
play
does.
as either the GI Joe like team, or you can play as someone from Cobra.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very generic.
It
I think
seems
it's gonna
like
be a
very
generic shooter.
game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a generic shooter with GI Joe skins. So, from what it's shaping up to be, what it looks like. And I went back and I looked up. I think Game Mill Entertainment is doing it. Doing
sure.
that game, producing or developing. I'm not sure which one, but their name is tagged to it. It was on the cover art for the box, and all of their games are pretty much like that. They're just properties that they pick up from other people. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked very generic. It had a very cel shaded like Fortnite kind of feel to it.
Mhm.
And I was like, did anybody ask for a GI Joe game?
No.
It kind of
No.
seems a little out of place here.
Well, a lot of companies are going for a nostalgia grab. So, but I think they're marketing it to the wrong crowd with the type of game mechanic. The type of game mechanics that are in the game is marketed to the wrong crowd. If they are looking to reintroduce GI Joe to a new generation, it's gonna have to be something bigger than that.
This would have been a decent random cash grab when they were making those GI Joe movies.
Right.
I could have seen that.
They might as well just go ahead and put a Fortnite skin on it and just release it that way. I mean, if that's how you want to reintroduce GI Joe.
This is completely random, but since we said Fortnite, it reminds me.
No, it's my fault.
One of the unlocks that you get for completing the harm mission thing that popped up was that you get Hulk hands instead of the pickaxe in Fortnite.
I did see that.
Your melee is just Hulk hands.
I did see that. Yeah.
Funny.
It was completely random, but that was Fortnite popped into my brain. Yeah.
Oh no. Noble said she doesn't think she's going to invest in consoles this time around.
I mean, I don't blame anyone for not investing in console this time around. Like, I'm still gonna get a PS5, but this is probably the first console that I actually wait to get post launch. Especially considering like everything is releasing on PC, except for like some specific things. Like I'm still getting exclusives for PS5, but I probably won't even have the console until sometime next year.
like Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you know those ones.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They really
Exclusive
do.
sales.
They really do. Plus, I have a PC that runs like almost everything at this point, so I don't really have much of a. And I have too many games now to play to begin with.
There's no
So.
such thing as too many games.
Boy, don't tell me that. I have to pretend that I have too many right now. So
There
I'll just
is
buy
no
more.
such thing. There is no such thing as too many games.
Speaking of games that we have, or speaking
Right?
of games that I have at least, and
Yeah.
things to kind of get console players a little excited too. Dead by Daylight officially dropped crossplay.
That's true. They did.
Completely out of the blue. They didn't have any sort of like announcement hype up. I happened to log in the other day or like open up Steam and they're like, by the way, hey, guess what? Crossplay is the thing.
We have crossplay now.
So
Now, is this across all consoles or?
It is across all consoles except for mobile, which they released mobile earlier this year, but it plays completely differently. So mobile is not a part of that, but PlayStation, Xbox, and PC can now all play together. And they have what's the wording that they used for it? Hang on, it was cross progression, where it's kind of like what Destiny did earlier this year when they released the ability to have cross saves.
Yeah.
But you activate a account onto their systems, and then any progression you make onto that also triggers progression onto like the other consoles or something. So you play on your PlayStation, you're like, I'm gonna go play on the Xbox a little bit, and you just activate your account.
Yeah.
You're like, bam, I'm already there.
Right.
Oh, that would be cool. So is it tracking your progress equally across all consoles, or
As long
you
as you
have to
activate it.
transfer it? Oh, okay. Because I remember with Destiny, you had to transfer to the Xbox or transfer your progress to the PlayStation.
Yeah, that was cross save. Is what they
Okay.
call that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, that would keep you from buying multiple copies, like I have with No Man's Sky and Ghost Recon and Destiny and Rocket League and Overwatch and
Yep.
The man of 1,000 copies of the same game.
right. So yeah, I'm all for that. Hell yeah, let's get more of that.
I want more games to do something like this, and this is actually really huge for Dead by Daylight because there's a lot of players. They said there's over 12 million players on the game. I don't feel that way when I'm playing because the lobbying time is so long to find a match or to find individual players and things like that. I'm hoping adding more consoles into this will help out with that lobbying time.
Yeah.
Haven't tried it yet, but it's the thing. I know plenty of people who play on PlayStation, so maybe this will help out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what kept me jumping back and forth between Xbox and PlayStation. I was like, I forgot to add Apex Legends. Yeah, on that list too.
But Apex is free, and Apex is also getting crossplay
this
year. I think it's going to be sometime a little later though, closer to like November time.
It is getting crossplay, but will my progress be able to transfer over into the?
I hope so.
Undetermined.
Because I do have a Smurf account on the Xbox.
I'm more concerned about my skins. I need to be able to keep all those skins in Apex because I really like my Lifeline skins.
Actually, I mentioned Apex. They have the new season starting Tuesday.
Yep.
August 18th. Is that Tuesday?
Yep, that's Tuesday.
I believe so.
With a new character. I happened to watch a video of her today. She looks quite interesting.
New character? I did not see that.
Yeah. They have a new character. I believe she's coming with this new season. I saw a video of her.
They've pretty much released a character with every season so far, right?
I think so, yeah.
With the exception of season 2.
No, I thought season 2 was the first guy, the
That was
fucking
Octane. Yep.
Octane, yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah. Yep, new character. I don't see her name right now, but Rampart, actually, I think her name is. And she has an interesting mechanic. She builds barriers that you can shoot from behind.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it's like a halfway barrier, and then the rest of it is energy based to protect you. And shooting from behind that barrier actually increases the damage from your weapons.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
that's pretty good. And her ultimate is she sets up a minigun and starts mowing down people.
That sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
my kind of character.
Yep, that's me. Pray and spray, baby. Unleash a lot and pray that you hit something.
Hope for the best.
Yep.
That's all you can do nowadays.
Very true. Too true. Too real.
Real, sorry. Bringing the real
Real.
today.
Or
For real, for
furious.
real. So, I believe that was our last one.
Yeah,
That was.
that is correct, Mundo. Unless you wanna talk about Apple and Fortnite.
Uh,
Eh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
actually, we did miss one last week. I think we forgot to mention the Suicide Squad game.
oh, yeah.
There's a Suicide Squad game.
There's a Suicide
Yeah.
Squad game that's coming out. Yeah.
Rocksteady came out and confirmed that they are working on a Suicide Squad game.
Oh, I
And
do
more
remember that.
information it was rumors before, but they actually came out and confirmed it. And
Yeah.
There was a
they're
Batman
supposed
game
to
that was-
release.
That was announced today too.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
What the fuck was the name? Gotham something.
It'd probably be with DC is doing this coming up Saturday. DC Comics is doing I guess since there was no Comic Con, they're having their own virtual conference or whatever this Saturday, and their movies, TVs, and video games are all supposed to be mentioned in that. So we'll probably get more information from there.
Yeah, that was part
Could
of
you
the
imagine
leak.
if they just call that game Gotham something though?
Yes,
Batman, Gotham something.
we
You
need
know damn well people will still buy it though.
we need
my
yeah,
God.
we need
Hear about
a
Gotham
mock-up.
something coming out.
We need a mock-up, a game cover mock-up with that
Yeah.
Batman Gotham something though.
Gotham something or whatever.
I'm trying to find it because I know I saw it earlier today. I just forgot to note it. And then they had a like half logo with it too. There was just kind of a quick reveal, but they said they were going to talk more about it during the DC whatever event that's going on later this week.
Yeah.
So more
Hey.
coming soon. I'll find it eventually. We'll get there. That'll be next week. Little spoiler for everybody. And the spoiler is John is dumb and doesn't remember.
Was it
We don't
Copy
do
things.
spoilers, dear.
Gotham Knights?
I think it was
Batman
Gotham Knights.
Batman Gotham Knights. Yeah, DC fandom event is this Saturday, and that's when they're going to release more information.
Or else.
Yeah,
Yep, it was
really.
Gotham Knights. You were correct.
Cool beans.
There you go. So we know that there's going to be a Suicide Squad game from them, and also the next of the Batman games from like the Arkham series is moving into Gotham Knights. Fun.
Nice.
Fun. That'll be good. I actually really enjoyed the Arkham series a lot, so I'm excited.
Same. Would be fun to get back to it. I guess it's a return to old, just like Assassin's Creed for me, anyways. If a Batman game comes out, I return to that series. Return to the
Return to that comfort area.
I guess if that's what you want to call it. I wouldn't mind a new Naruto and my damn Legend of Dragoons.
One day, lap. One day you'll have your Legend of Dragoon back.
Somebody's gonna listen to me.
It won't be in the fashion that you're expecting. It's going to be in like a gacha game.
Oh my
mobile.
gosh, that would be the absolute worst. Oh my gosh.
You have to pay for each of your characters, and then you have to pay for each of their dragoons.
Oh man.
Could you fucking imagine?
Yeah, thanks, Jono. Appreciate that.
I put it in the universe. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, you're horrible.
I spoke it into creation. You're welcome.
Yes, Snugglewumps, you heard correctly. We needed Legend of Dragoon remake, but
It's
now
gonna be a
Jono
gacha
has
game.
yes, Jono has jinxed us with this horrible mobile version that he put out into the universe.
You know what would make it worse? If instead of it just being like a regular gacha game, you had to actually go out and like you had to buy like randomized little character balls that had specific codes, and you never knew which code you were getting, but that one unlocked a certain like thing for a character. I am fucking horrible. Don't let me run a game studio
Nope.
ever.
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of gotcha games, Genshin Impact banned my account.
What? I'm
Yes.
sorry. What did you do this time?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. You remember that talk about the NDA that they didn't release?
Mm-hmm.
They came out, they put out an announcement on their
Oh
Discord
my
saying, "Hey, you
God.
weren't supposed to stream these because it's covered under the NDA." And everyone was like, "What? We didn't sign an NDA." And they were like, "Yeah, it was in the agreement or whatever, the terms of service or whatever."
The fucking EULA.
And yeah, I went to. They said they were doing another beta test that weekend, and I went to download it and replay it, and it said my game was banned until July of 2021.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's the official release of Genshin.
I guess I don't know.
That
So it's like, son of a bitch. Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm
Well.
sorry. I feel like this is my fault.
That's what happens when you don't read the EULA.
it was long. Who reads? That's a long ass. Who reads that?
People who don't want to get banned.
Obviously, that's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did laugh. I was just like, huh, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Well, now you don't have to worry about getting burned out on it.
right.
Exactly. You got plenty of time to
gotta-
remember the game and reminisce.
I got a whole damn year.
Man, that was a good game. Can't wait for that.
I mean, what you do is like when the game comes out, you just get the game and then you use a different account.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it for Xbox.
I hope the people at Genshin just don't listen to us.
No, if the people at Genshin are listening, unban my account.
Yeah.
And also give me a beta code.
I was the #1 supporter. I was behind you guys from the beginning. I was there from day one. I supported you. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything. I loved you. All right, I'm okay now.
Are you sure?
We don't
I'm
believe
good.
but-
I just had to get that out.
All right. Well, I think we're sufficiently wrapped up with topics now. So, what do we got? What do we got this week, boys?
This
Tom-
week, go ahead, sir.
Tomorrow, as always, I will be streaming with Jack, 9 p.m. Eastern times, and we haven't decided on a game yet, but it's gonna have craft and or chat in it. So
Them boys doing stuff.
be prepared. It might have a little bit of both. Chat craft.
Chat graph and boys doing stuff.
That's right.
I will probably be Ghost of Tsushima. I need to finish it up. I took a little break from it, and I probably need to finish it up so I can get back onto Apex this year, releasing a new character. I fell off the Apex wagon hard when Ghost of Tsushima dropped,
I mean,
like nobody's business.
That game is fucking good. It
Yeah.
took me away from a lot of things for a little while. Like I was hard on that train. I still need to get through the first island, first part of the island.
Yeah, the only game that did that to me was Spider-Man PS4. But
Mhm.
the difference in that was with Spider-Man, I couldn't put it down, and if I had to put it down and couldn't get back to it, I was extremely irritable. But with Tsushima, I was able to put it down and pick it back up. But that's once I pick it up, I get drawn back into it and I lose time. So
It's
so
a
yeah,
game that
I'm
kind of
looking
feels
forward
like
to it.
calming though. Like
Yeah.
Tsushima, like even the environment, everything in it, like the gameplay, everything. It's a nice, relaxing type of feeling compared to like Spider-Man that was all action packed and just like I gotta get through this story. Oh my god, there's new things happening. Oh god, I'm full of anxiety right now.
So yeah, that's what I'll be doing this week. Ghost of Tsushima Monday and Tuesday.
I don't know what I'm doing. I know that I'm doing some more Pokemon Nuzlocke. I know that's happening. I gotta do my cooking stream at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we officially hit the cooking stream goal, and then art stream is not far behind it right now. And
You should do it this week, Jonah.
I should do it this week. I should.
Why wait?
I'll make some. I have the stuff for it now. I bought all the stuff for it. I did a trial run. It went horribly. So if that's any indication, that's how my streams normally go.
We'll get another T-shirt out of it.
Maybe. You just fucking. Who knows? I should have bought a chef outfit for this. That's what I should have done.
Oh yeah, you messed up by not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have gotten a little Remy and stuff too. That would have been great. Are you gonna sacrifice us all again, Nobu? No, just you. Just you, Nobu. You've got to be sacrificed to the next Pokemon gym.
So other than
and then
that,
Survival Boys on Wednesday.
Survival Boys Wednesday. We're looking at D&D Friday.
Yep. I hope so.
Oh shit.
I hope so. Cause man, I wanna get more into that. We're starting
Heck yeah.
to get into some fun stuff. I'm still surprised that we survived the orc.
Not me,
Like-
because we badasses.
Just of all of the hits that me and Servo missed in the end, and then you having to come back to life to hit,
I wasn't dead. I was unconscious.
you having to wake the fuck up to hit again, and then Servo finally getting the finishing hit. It was so priceless.
Good times. Good times.
They were good times. They were.
I enjoyed that.
All right,
So,
well, I think that's our week
Moose?
so far.
Yeah,
Moose isn't
that's
here
our
to
week
take
so
us
far.
out, but,
Moose, take us out. Moose.
Moose.
There's no.
You guys
No,
don't get to learn the alphabet today, but don't forget, guys. Follow us on social media. We do have Instagram, Twitter. You can find us in the Discord where a lot of our stuff is. You can keep up to date with any announcements, anything that's happening. Follow us on the audio platform of your choice if you want to catch back up on the podcast. That's Spotify, Apple Podcast things, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Deezer, Buzzsprout.
He's nuts.
Motherfucker. Anywhere that you find podcasts, you'll be able to find us on, as well as our YouTube, and you can catch all the VODs from the game nights as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all super shiny and they're pretty, and you know, we have a lot of fun. We never get frustrated doing game nights ever. No, we don't. We definitely don't do that.
Which
Definitely
game
not.
nights are you participating in?
I'm still salty over the stick fight one.
Oh.
Never
I wasn't-
not be
That was
salty.
outside of our control, Jono.
I wasn't there
know,
for that.
I know. That doesn't mean that the salt dissipated. No, it was all right. So yeah, you can catch up on any of the previous VODs as well as the podcast on the YouTube channel. If not, you can find us here on Twitch. We're having we're gonna have those emotes available hopefully soon, right? Right, Servo, do you follow up on that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have emotes soon for you guys. For all the wonderful subs, and don't forget, you also can get 10% off of No Name Nerd if you want to get a super pretty ass shirt like the one that Servo's wearing right now. We're affiliated with them. Look at that! Look at that shit right there. You see how pretty that is? Fuck! Go get a jersey. They're really comfortable too, by the way.
Yes, they are.
I cannot stress how comfortable those things are to wear, like throughout the day. They're better than most of my shirts are.
Yeah, when mine came in, I tried it on to see how it fit, and I forgot I had it on. I just wore it the rest of the day. It's super comfy.
Pretty much. So yeah, don't forget, use code Remnant Gamers. That's RMNT GMRS for 10% off at nonamenerd.com. Anything else? Anything I'm missing, boys? Anything else you wanna plug in there?
I believe that's it.
All right, well, this has been episode 33. Thank you all for hanging out. We don't have Moose to take you out, so we're instead gonna play very sad violin music.
I got it. This has
Hit 'em
been
with the violins.
shit. I was talking about Moose. I didn't know I had to. Damn, I don't have a violin. I got you.
Hit him with what you got.
Beautiful.
Nailed it.
I do what I can. I do what I
wept a
can.
little bit in there. It was
Yeah.
too good. With the dab out. All right, thank you. We love
See you
you.
guys.
We'll see you next week. We out.